Every single one of you who offered to help or said that you would help or claimed that you would help, as well as all of you who wanted to send me friend requests after Natalie died. There's a lot of people that are mad at me because I recorded the situations with them. See, here's the thing about being called mentally ill, is that any time someone can make it their word versus yours, you lose. Even if they're an alcoholic, even if they're a meth addict, even if they're a drug dealer or a child molester. A lot of these people thought that they were telling me things in confidence. No, absolutely not. I said before Natalie was killed, I'm not keeping your secrets anymore. They get people killed. I repeat that message over and over again. When you think that you're sending me private messages, you're not. I've stated loud and clear that law enforcement, the police, the FBI, the U.S. Marshal Service, every fucking law enforcement agency in the country has my permission 100% to look at all of our messages, every one of them. If you joined on after that, even with me saying this repeatedly, it's not my fault. I told you personally, and you still didn't get it. Don't tell me anything that you won't tell the police. Don't. Don't type anything to me that you wouldn't tell the police. You should have told the police. That's what you should have done. You're telling me. That didn't do any fucking good, because they're going out of their way to frame me for fucking murder and trying to claim that I am mentally ill. You tell me this shit instead of telling the cops, I'm gonna go fucking public with it. That's my only fucking option, because you're being a dumb bitch. You're being a fucking idiot. You're not using your common fucking sense. Unclog your fucking ears. Did you think I was fucking kidding? Did you think I was fucking lying to you? No, I'm not you. When you wanted to tell me things that you wouldn't tell the police, knowing that anything that you tell me, I've already instructed you, if you wouldn't tell the police, don't tell me, because I will tell them. If they won't listen, I will post it in public. You want to play fucking victim? You had every opportunity to get that in fucking court. You guys are fucking embarrassed. Why? Because your personal business is out there. Kinga Nichols and her fucking breakup with her husband. Yeah, that's recorded and on my fucking YouTube channel. What did I need her to admit to over 3 years before that situation? Kinga Nichols sent me $100 right before Natalie died. I hadn't even been able to cash the money when I got the phone call that Natalie Bollinger was fucking missing. That money that Kinga Nichols had sent me, that $100 so I could go see Nicole Peralta in Sydney, Nebraska. That's right, I was seeing a fucking therapist. I was trying to get help. I was jumping through these hoops. I was doing all the things that I was told to do. If the cops won't take your police report and they're just letting these people hurt you and you can't defend yourself against it, Sean, you need to get this paperwork done. You need to be on disability, Sean. As soon as you're on disability, you have Asperger's, that's a developmental disability. As soon as we have that all taken care of, the cops will have to do something. They won't be able to deny you the right to take a report. Your caseworker, me, this is Tamara at the time, she said, your caseworker will be obligated by law to turn these things in. Sean, we got to get this stuff rolling. Sean, I don't understand why you didn't have disability at 18. Sean, I don't understand this. I don't understand that. And I explained it to her. I explained it to Tamara, and she understood completely. She didn't treat me like I was a retard. She didn't treat me like I was schizophrenic. She wasn't one of those parents of an autistic child that just treats their child like they're fucking retarded when they're being abused. Or tell their kid that they need to try to be more normal. Victim shaming and blaming. And these people, after the fact, while my loved ones are still being fucking threatened. And these people themselves have told me that they've been threatened. And they have fucking blamed me because internet fucking nut jobs. When Natalie first disappeared, and there's all these fucking people in Chapel, Nebraska arguing on the internet. Making all sorts of fucking fake profiles and fake accounts and fucking being douchebags and arguing with people and threatening lives. How do you think this fucking affected me? You guys get to hear in these conversations that are recorded on my YouTube channel with these people when they're talking about fucking shooting and killing people, and this is their solution. I'm begging them for 6 years straight. The stuff that you're admitting to in these fucking text messages, these things that you're admitting to in these phone calls, for the love of fucking Christ, for your own sanity, and to show that you are an honorable person and not a fucking lying ass little gaslighting bitch. Come forward of your own volition. If you don't come forward of your own volition, I will prompt you to do so. I will let you know that you need to do so. That the things that you told me, I'm being abused and treated like I am schizophrenic for saying, you come forward now, or I'm going to post it publicly. That's not a threat. That is a fucking promise. That is not blackmailing. That is the safety of my fucking loved ones, you son of a bitch. I tell the story, and I tell the truth. Now, I'll keep your name safe as best I can if you're going to help me get this shit into fucking court. But if you're not going to help with that until I can get this shit into fucking court and show the fucking evidence, I can't protect my fucking sister. I cannot protect my niece. I cannot protect my loved ones. I can't even see them. So don't give me your fucking bullshit. Don't tell me about your dead fucking cat. I don't give two shits about your dead fucking cat. Yes, I love animals. Yes, very fucking sad. But my sister has had to live in fear for 5 years. My sister has had to live with psychopaths like Amber and child molesters like her fucking father. That's right, my sister was the caregiver for a fucking child molester, with my niece living in that house with her. Do you think my little sister liked that? Meanwhile, during this time, with all the threats against people's lives, I don't want my sister or Destiny, especially, to have their lives threatened or to end up dead. And you guys want to tell me in a fucking drunken bullshit about how your life is being threatened and your family is being threatened and I should understand? No, fuck you, I don't understand. I don't understand how you're going to treat me like I'm selfish. You either come forward or I will. If you're fucking with me or you're gaslighting me, you're a piece of shit. If your family is actually being threatened and you don't fucking come forward, you're allowing these predators to threaten multiple people and get away with it. No, compared to my sister and my niece, I don't give a fuck about your goddamn family. I kept them as safe as I could. Dallas Richmond, I kept your children as safe as I could. I fucking paid a shit ton of money to you. A lot. You were able to play your video games because I paid you. You were able to have electricity because I paid you. While you were getting fucking drunk and playing video games, and that was your fucking life for almost a goddamn year. Because I fucking paid for everything. I made sure that you did not lose your shit and blow your fucking head off. When Harley had 5 kids in the fucking car, drunk as a fucking skunk. Again, how many times did she drive to your house fucking drunk? How many times did she drive away drunk? How many times did you drive drunk? Every fucking day, Dallas. Every day you did something that I believe people should be in prison forever for. Drunk drivers have killed more of my friends than anyone else except the Boulder Police Department. Don't fuck with me, bitch! Don't play like I never did nothing. You lived off of my disability money while you pretended, motherfucker. Did you take one goddamn step in the direction of looking at evidence? No, you fucking didn't, bitch. While you and fucking Harley put those goddamn kids at risk every fucking day. No, dude. No. When you mellowed your shit out, and she mellowed her shit out, I said what great parents you are. And you know what? Other than the drunk fucking driving all the goddamn time thing, yeah, Dallas, you're an excellent fucking parent. But you guys fucked up. You fucked up. Now, who is it that did wrong in that situation, and why did I leave? Did we not agree that the children come first? But that ain't just your children, you son of a bitch. I'll be God fucking damned if I'm gonna ignore my little sister and my niece having their lives fucking threatened again because you want to hide your fucking alcoholism and your fucking drunk driving and your fucking stupidity and you're fucking taking advantage of a disabled person. That should have been a mutually beneficial situation, but it's not because you're pretending that I never did shit, that you took care of me and wiped my ass, that you carried me, that you did everything for me. Who is it that put those children's lives at risk? And who had to leave because we knew that the cops would try to play that off? You fucking piece of shit. You want to claim I didn't keep my word? Dude, you fucking got busted lying repeatedly. How the fuck am I supposed to believe you? No, all bets are off, bitch. No. Absolutely not. I don't give a shit what fucking excuse you have. You put your fucking kids at risk. Harley put those fucking kids at risk. When I spoke so highly of you, quitting your drinking, that you weren't an alcoholic, how long did that fucking last, Dallas? Less than a fucking week. Less than a week. You couldn't stay sober for a fucking week. No, Dallas, fuck you. Then we got Sarah Bacon. Oh, she's not my friend today anymore. She left. She fucking got the goddamn point. She got busted fucking gaslighting. She got busted. Now, she's a female, so she's going to do what most females do. She's going to try to get it removed, and it's not going to work. And then what's going to happen? Then her words are up there for fucking ever. And when she wants to claim that I'm a horrible fucking person, really, why didn't you come forward? Why the fuck did you gaslight me for an entire goddamn year? If these things were true, you should have spoken up. All of you fucking idiots knew I record this shit. Did you really honestly think that I wasn't going to record these conversations? When I told you, if it has to do with my situation, I'm going to fucking record it. Well, guess what? You and fucking Harley beating on each other falls under that fucking category, Dallas. You getting drunk and having to watch shows about fucking murder and incest to enjoy your fucking day. And listen to Comedy Central shit. Not Comedy Central. Comedy shows that are almost all about rape. You think that shit's fucking funny? Yes, he knew that that shit was traumatic to me. He didn't care. And I had to understand that that's his downtime, and I'm in a subservient environment. So I did what you have to do. You hunker down and you take it. You hunker down and you take it. You take it for the safety of your loved ones. You take it for the preservation of evidence. You take it. While Harley was throwing stuff at him that if it would have fucking hit him, it literally would have fucking killed him. And I recorded that shit and he was aware of it. That's right. I was absolutely fucking in his corner every fucking step of the way. If he was wrong, I fucking told him so. If he did something fucked up, I told him so. But I was nice about it. Now, there's multiple situations that happened after that. That's when Megan Misegatis finally she was helping me with the things that Jen Beebe was supposed to fucking help me with. Now, of course, if none of these people who are going to help me to share this evidence can listen to the story, hey, I'll tell you what, I'll tell you 20 minutes of it. Instead of arguing for 30 minutes and telling me everything about your personal life, why don't you shut up for 20 minutes, listen to the story about what I'm about to tell you. Otherwise, I'm going to be sending you a bunch of fucking evidence that you have no idea the context of this shit, and you're not going to take the time to listen to it. Are you going to watch each and every one of those 1.5 to 3.5 hour long videos? No, there's not enough fucking time. And then you're going to go, there's too much, I'm overwhelmed. Really? How the fuck do you think I feel? Do you think you can speak up about that? If I send you 15 videos and you're overwhelmed just realizing how many hours of recording there is there, never mind the fact that you got to listen to them so that you can literally hear out of these very people's own mouths, their own voices in these recordings, the things that I told you were true. But you also have to listen to these web sleuth groups because they got a lot of these fucking predators in there, and these web sleuth groups try to paint these, literally the people who fucking raped Natalie Bollinger, they try to paint as heroes and victims in all this. But you're not going to know that because you just can't shut the fuck up about you. Zach Richmond, same thing. You can listen to his fucking conversation with me. Lucky thing that I just recorded that a couple of days earlier. Why didn't he keep his word? Because he was fucking depressed. He was all up in his feelers. What was his advice to me about all that shit? And of course, did he follow his own advice? When I tried to explain to him, hey, you see, do you understand where I'm coming from? Where if I'd have said that to you, where you probably would have gone off and gotten all unfucking hinged. And what did he do? He got all fucking unbent and unfucking hinged. He did not like just the thought of if I were to tell him that. I was trying to let him know how hurtful that is, that he is telling me these things. And I say, hey, see, if I were to tell you that, I want you to think about it. How would you feel? And no. That's not what he did. What he did is go out of his way to pretend like I was a horrible person. I wanted him to look at it from my shoes. That's what I wanted. When that didn't work, I made sure he knew how I feel. I want you to look at Natalie Bollinger, making sure she knew how I felt. And what did she do? She had someone blow her fucking head off. What had I literally been asking for help with for over a year? Help me or kill me is what I was telling them, all of my friends. Please help. Why the fuck am I asking them for help? Why am I asking them for help? Why could I possibly be asking them for help for over a year before Natalie was fucking killed? What possible reason could I have for that? Maybe I don't know. Because I'm being fucking threatened, harassed, and assaulted, and fucking even going to go see those people is impossible? It's not impossible. When those people said they'd meet me, I went. I always took my bag of evidence, every time, to go see Pierre, to go see Incredibly Gay Ryan, to go see Joanna Taylor Smith, to go see Derek Parrish, to go see all of these people who said that if I went there, they would help. These people who wanted to text me because when they wanted to talk to me, they were too busy telling me that pretty white girl bullshit. Let me tell you something. If you tell a rape victim this shit, things are not going to fucking go well for you. This is worse than fucking rape. You say, oh, nobody's holding a gun to your head. Really? They've been threatening to kill my loved ones since over a year before Natalie was killed. Tim Beeson was not the first one. You want to see the evidence or it didn't happen? I want to see the evidence. I want to see the evidence of me being arrested in Virginia in 2016. I want to see the evidence of me threatening to kill people in Virginia in 2016. I want to see the evidence that I was honking my horn for 2 fucking hours in Virginia in 2016. Show me the fucking evidence. Show the whole fucking world the goddamn evidence. Show them. Now let's get on next. We've got Shannon Alvarado. This is fucking empty promises up the ass. Starting with the mailbox. Yes, when I was there, that made sense to use that as a mailbox. Other than that, it makes a lot more sense to have it sent to somewhere local. Didn't have anybody local in Colorado whose address I could fucking use because they didn't want to be fucking targeted. The closest I could find is Brenda Dickinson, and she's in a different fucking state I can't even go to after the assault by Waylon Lolatai. And you don't want to look into Waylon Lolatai or see all of the horrible shit that he did after me. Just like that little boy on the playground. He hits your daughter. You know what? After he hits your daughter, he's actually scared. He's scared he's going to get in fucking trouble. He just hit somebody. He hit a girl. Everybody in America, even little kids, know you don't hit girls. That little girl goes to you and she says, hey, he hit me. And you say, oh, well, he only hit you because he likes you. That little boy is surprised as fuck that he got away with it. Well, that's going to set him up for the rest of his life hitting women, thinking it's O-fucking-K, because you didn't correct him. His mommy and daddy didn't correct him. Not only that, but now you taught your daughter that she's supposed to take abuse, that it's okay. This is part of a mating No, these are little fucking kids, you fucking perv. This is your fucking kid. No, they don't have that going on yet. Monkey see, monkey do. If your kid is molested by another fucking kid, and that happens a lot, I was one of those kids. When your kid is molested by another kid, you know what? That's usually because that kid is being molested at home. I let Shannon Alvarado know about the poor sexual conduct of Amy and Andrew Witchers. Well, Andrew's stepson, Amy's real son. He's got very poor sexual boundaries. I had to literally give him an entire half of the living room to himself so he wouldn't inappropriately touch his fucking sisters. And no, he wasn't touching their private places. But he did have very poor sexual boundaries. Now here I am, I'm in this situation where I'm supposed to be there to get help. The situation at Dallas is I needed help. He's not going to help me. He's fucking drunk and being selfish, all up in his own fields. It's okay for him to get fucking drunk all the goddamn time and not go to fucking work, not even try to go to fucking work. And yes, I fucking supported him. Abso-fucking-lutely I did. I love Dallas. But his kids come before Dallas, absolutely. I am absolutely not going to let those children be hurt. I'm not going to choose loyalty of anybody over a child. Now, one of the things with allowing them to get away with the drunk driving thing all the time is, first of all, are the cops going to listen to me? No, they don't care. Look at Floyd fucking Stegeman. When's the last time he was sober past 10:30 in the fucking morning? It has not been in the last 2 decades by Chris Stegeman's own admission. That's his son. This is a man who is really the only emergency plumbing and electrical guy in town. He is essential. If he goes to jail, people are going to bond him out so that he can clear out their cesspit. The cops don't want to arrest him because he's essential. What if it's their fucking toilet that goes down? The people in person just don't give a fuck. I mean, if I look at it of the perspective of what was really going on with Dallas, what was going on with him emotionally, yes, I feel for him. I sacrificed a fucking ton for him. But you know what? He didn't speak up. He never spoke up. He never even tried to speak up. He never tried to look at evidence. He didn't care. On multiple occasions, when there were situations that I was put into, due to no fault of my own and absolutely for the safety of those fucking kids, I'm up at low income getting taken advantage of. I have to deal with this lady all the way in Lincoln who's supposed to help me with this shit. I gotta listen to her telling me all the fucking time about her personal life and her personal business. You know what she's pissed off at me about? Her personal business being on the fucking internet. Most of her personal business is not on the fucking internet. just like with Dallas, just like with Wendell McPhee, just like with Zach Richmond, just like with Shannon Alvarado and Stephanie Mejia and Ventus Gosai, just like with Joanna Taylor-Smith, just like Kayla Trujillo, aka Peaches, just like Joshua Hebert, just like Katie Cahill. You had your chance. You talked about you. Just like Kinga Nichols, just like Mandy Hughes, just like Alyssa Rainwater, just like Tara Hicks, just like Sarah Bacon, just like Cara Rogers, just like Aaron Cockerham. All of these people are not only recorded and on my YouTube channel, their very own voices admitting to the things that I said, the literal things that I was called schizophrenic for saying, the literal things that I told you. I told you that these people were telling me. They're angry because their personal business is up. Well, guess what? You had every opportunity knowing that my loved ones were at risk, at actual risk,